is up, everybody? Guess what time it is? It is time for the weekly forecast. Is my camera at the right angle? There we go. Okay. Time for the weekly forecast. Man, I'm early this week, ain't I? It's the way I like to be. I like to be early for shit, you know? Doing this kind of work, you never know, shit comes up. You can end up being late, but everything's running smooth this weekend. All right, for those of you who would like to schedule a personal reading, all the information on how you can go about doing that is in the description of this video. All right. That's all the time I'm going to spend talking about the description. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and start this off. Let's see what we got for Aries for the weekend. I'm sorry, for the week. For the week. What important messages do we have for my Aries friends for the week? Anything good? Anything good? What do we got? Oh, moon card reversed. Oh, hang on. Could be a Pisces for some of you, but that kind of feels to me like somebody wanting to open up. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Man, see, Knight of Swords, though. But then the Strength card. Why does that always happen that way? Why does that always happen that way? See, okay. And the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. So, I mean, I was about to say somebody about to show up in your inbox and open up and express their feelings for you. That's what I was about to say. It was about to be going good, man. But then we got Strength card, Ace of Swords reversed. Nine of Swords. They're nervous. They're holding back. They don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to go about confronting you. So they're just carrying the burden. It's bothering them. They're holding back, carrying this burden. They don't like it. But Death card. Looks like they're carrying this burden to their grave. Damn, dog. We were that close, dude. That close. 4 cups. Okay. It could be a Scorpio for some of you. On the table here, I have Scorpio, Leo, and Pisces. Oh, I got Virgo, too. Could be a Virgo for some of you. Should we get some advice here? Should we get some advice? Thank you, Chuck, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Let's get some advice for this situation, then. What's the advice? Would it be a good idea for Aries to communicate to whoever the hell this is? 2 of Cups reversed. Page of Wands. Oh, well. Actually, honestly, the 10 of Wands here, like it's kind of telling me that even if you did have this conversation with this person, if you did reach out to them and talk to them, they probably still wouldn't open all the way up. Probably still wouldn't open all the way up. You all would probably be able to get something going, but I still feel like this person would be holding a lot back. This would take some patience. And I mean, I'm a very patient person, and I wouldn't even have the kind of patience to deal with this shit. I wouldn't even, and I'm very patient. And yeah, I don't know. So just, I guess, enter at your own risk if you decide to communicate with this person. This feels like somebody you have some past history with the Death card in the reverse. Y'all would have to start a whole new cycle together. I don't know if this person just has low self-confidence, low self-esteem, or what, but this would take a lot of patience. And I know that patience isn't exactly your strength, but if even I wouldn't have the patience for that, you probably wouldn't even feel like it's worth it in the long run, honestly. I have a real strong feeling that once it's all said and done, you wouldn't even think it's worth it. So just know that, enter at your own risk. All right, what do we have for Taurus for the week? What important messages do we have for Taurus? Page of Coins reversed. Fool card reversed. Knight of Swords. Okay. Okay, and the World card. This kind of feels like closure to me. Yep, feels like closure with the World card, Knight of Swords. See, every single time I go into this without putting a specific intention into it on the all signs videos, just whatever comes through, it's always past energy. Like 99% of the time, past energy always comes out. So, World card, Knight of Swords. I have a very strong feeling that very, very soon, somebody from the past is going to be looking for closure with you. Here lately, they've been giving you the silent treatment. More than likely, just hoping that they would forget about it and it would go away. But it's not. It's kind of weighing down on them. So I think that in order to get this weight off their chest, they probably are going to get closure with you. But I don't think they're looking for a reconciliation. Because with the Seven of Cups here, it looks to me like they're out exploring new options. They want to keep their options open. That's a cool Seven of Cups card, too. So, yeah. Okay, that's all this is telling me. Could be a Cancer for some of you. Who else do I have here? I have Cancer and Leo. Oh, I got Aries, too. Okay. Well, what's, I guess, the overall outcome for Taurus for the entire weekend? Anything new coming in? Anything from the past coming back? Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. So you're starting a new cycle. You're definitely starting a whole new cycle. Hang on. Yeah, and the person from the past is watching the whole thing. So I don't know if that conversation is happening this week, but it is weighing very heavily on them this week. I think this week plays a very important pivotal role in cultivating that energy for them to come forward and get closure with you. What's the overall advice for Taurus for the week? Queen of Cups reversed. Eight of Swords reversed. Okay. All right. So you're starting a whole new cycle. Mainly starting this week and for the coming weeks, you're going to start feeling things changing. You're going to start feeling shifting gears happening in your life with the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune. Now, Taurus, we all know you love your comfort zone. But when it's time to change cycles, when it's time to enter into a new cycle, you're going to start feeling your comfort zone getting tested. You're going to start feeling energies between you and people close to you getting weird and funny and uncomfortable. Allow it to happen naturally. Don't fight the process of the gears shifting in your life and maybe the vehicle veering off this way and taking a different path. Allow that process to happen naturally. When this person shows up in your inbox, be very polite and respectful. Even if you're still holding on to some bitterness, don't let them see that. exchange and accept any apologies. I forgive you for your part. I apologize for my part. We good. I go this way, you go this way. Let bygones be bygones. You don't realize it, but that will massively alter the trajectory of your path moving forward. Massively. Massively. All right. Oops. All right, Gemini. What messages do we have for Gemini? Page of Pentacles reversed for you too. I'm putting that back in the deck. That's the exact same card that jumped out for Taurus. Totally different deck too. Close. Okay, so whatever situation is weighing heaviest in your energy field, I feel like there's blocked communication. Either blocked communication or just very little to no or poor communication. Yep. Two of Wands. This is all about, dude. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Taurus. This is the same shit that came out for Taurus. Communication and getting closure. Same two cards. Same ones. The two cards I held up in the last spread from this deck, the World card and the Knight of Swords. Bam. Are you dealing with a Taurus? Somebody here at a crossroads thinking about communicating and getting closure, but I feel like there's blocked communication. Death card. So for those of you who are hoping to reconcile with this person, I think it's too late for that. With the death card in the upright there, that means that this particular connection, this soul contract, served its purpose successfully. Successfully. The death card is actually a good thing. It's a good thing. It's the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new one. So whoever this was that you dealt with in the past, because I do feel like this is past energy, it was never meant to be a permanent connection. Matter of fact, if you come to me for a personal reading, 99% of the time, I'll read through all your questions. I'll read through everything that you send me before I even answer your question. 99% of the time, the first thing I look at is what kind of soul contract is this? That's the first thing I look at. Why? Because very frequently, what we're dealing with is a soul contract that was never supposed to be a permanent contract. Not all the time, but more than half the time. More than half the time when I read about a past person, the contract was a success. You all came together just like you were supposed to. And then the connection came to an end just like it was supposed to. For real. And that's what I'm getting here with this one too. Okay. Still may be possible closure though, but there's blocked communication. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. I also have Scorpio here. Okay. What's, I guess, the outcome for this situation? Is communication happening? Page of Pentacles. No, this person's just trying to get your attention. They're trying to do things to get your attention. Posting things directed towards you. You know, like here's another one, another example I like to give. Say your best friend works as a cashier at the grocery store, and this person just has to go grocery shopping where your best friend works while they're working. Just because they know your friend is going to go, dude, Gemini, guess what? You'll never believe who came into my work today. You know, doing things to try to get your attention. That's what I see this person doing. Not upfront direct communication. What's the advice? Would it be a good idea for Gemini to communicate with this person. Judgment. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, if you do, all I can say is this. First of all, if you want straight up direct communication from this person, it's going to have to be you that does it. But do not hold on to any expectations. Now, you're going to have to ask yourself, what if this person acts like they don't care about me? What if this person is already in love with somebody else? What if? Am I cool with that? Ask yourself that before you come forward. All right, so I guess, are we just looking at the past this week? I don't want to just stay stuck to the past. Let's see what comes through for Cancer. I'm not putting a solid intention on any of these, though. I've made up my mind on that. Thank you, Lara Lee, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Okay, that deck said no. What do we got for Cancer? 9 of Wands. Somebody got their guard up, bro. They got their guard up, waiting for battles, dude. Look at that. All right, one more. Some of you dealing with a fire sign, possibly. The block communication card again. So that's just what we're looking at this week then, huh? Yep. Hey, look, check this out. There may be block communication. But they still stalking you. You think that fucking means anything if you're blocked? Come on now, man. Come on now. That don't mean nothing. Because you know people got different fake accounts and shit. Yeah, man. That don't mean nothing. They blocked you. You know they still watching you. If you honestly believe, if somebody blocks you or you block them and you think that they can't see what you got going on, come on now. They still watching you. They are still watching you. The good news is, though, is that you and this person did complete a karmic contract. For those of you wondering whether or not this person regrets what they did to you, no, they're still playing the victim. I know that's not everybody, so I'm trying to pick out every little group of you that I can. I know there's a group of you who were done dirty, done wrong. Like this person straight up did you dirty. And you're wondering, are they ever going to regret what they did to me? Nah, they still playing the victim. I know I cheated on you, but you made me do it. You made me cheat on you. You grabbed my arm and twisted it and held a gun to my back and made me fuck that person. You made me do it. All right. I know, like, it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but I swear to you, I've met people like that. I have literally met people like that, dude. So, like, I'm not even playing. Hopefully your situation isn't that bad, but I've seen it. Not even playing, dude. All right. Okay. Well, what's the overall outcome for Cancer for the week then? Anything new coming in? Anything old coming back? Overall general outcome. Page of Pentacles reversed. Justice reversed. For those of you wondering whether or not this person is getting what they deserved, it doesn't look like it. And your best bet would be to not focus on that. That is one of the easiest ways one of the easiest ways for you to manifest something bad happening in your own life, honestly. I know it's hard, dude. But, yeah, 2 of Cups. And there is going to be a slow week for you, Cancer. It's going to be a very slow week for you. What's the advice? What's the advice for Cancer for the week? Oh, man, the 5 of Pentacles, though. Okay. So I would like to invite you to play around with your own perception. You are the only being in this entire universe who is responsible for assigning a meaning to your life experiences. You're the only one who can do it. Take a look back at something that happened to you. What was the meaning behind why that happened? You are the only one who gets to decide that. If you insist on believing that you're just the helpless victim of something horrible that happened to you that was meant to oppress you and hold you back, you're absolutely right. That's exactly what that was. And nobody can tell you otherwise. But if you choose to believe, you know what? That experience was an opportunity for growth and learning. I went through that so that I will be able to extract wisdom from that experience and use it to improve my life going forward. You're absolutely right. That's exactly what it was. It's exactly what it was. But as far as this person, I do think that within the coming weeks, a conversation is going to more than likely happen between the two of you. You be sure you've done your healing, because this person is going to try to provoke you. They are. Look, somebody did you dirty, and they're still playing the victim. Step away. Step away. Don't try to convince them to see what they did wrong. They're never going to see it. They don't want to see it. The only thing you can do when it comes to a person like that is feel sorry for them. If you're that fucked up in the head where you go around and you like literally put yourself in their place, how fucking twisted does their head have to be to literally think that they're the victim after they did you that way? How fucked up does their head have to be? Think about that. And I mean, literally imagine that you're in their head. Picture the thought process behind that. This person's sick, boy. Sick. Only thing you can do is wish them love, light, and healing, because they got some serious fucking problems. And it more than likely goes back to childhood. More than likely. Most of the time, from what I've seen, it's usually some repressed childhood trauma. Usually. Unfortunately. All right. What it do, Leo? What it do? What important messages do we have for my Leo friends? Leo, oh. Hang on. There it is. Ah, sweet. A Leo card. Don't you love that? I knew that card was yelling at me. That's why I grabbed it before it fell back in the deck. Okay. Page of Wands reversed. Oh, somebody from the past is watching you. Be happy as fuck. Why is all these... Dude, you see what's happening? There's a pattern going on here. I haven't used this deck yet, but all the same cards came out that came out in the last spread. Playing the victim. Whoever this is that's watching you, you look happy. Somebody's watching you living life and you got it going on. And here they are carrying the burden, playing the victim, seeing you've moved on, you're happy, and they're pissed off about it. They're pissed off about it. They're playing the boo-hoo, poor pitiful me game. They feel unfinished business with you, but they don't know whether or not. You know what? I honestly feel like this person probably thinks that you'll laugh at them if they try to come forward. I think that's what they're worried about. They're worried about getting laughed at and made fun of. Would you do that? You wouldn't do that, would you? You wouldn't do that, would you? I don't think you would. Maybe you would. I don't know. Ah, see, their life has continued to spiral downhill and out of control. Especially if you dealt with somebody in the past that had maybe some addiction problems. You know, they enjoyed a little too much some things that weren't that great for them. A little dranky drank, a little smoky smoke. Well, since you all parted ways, their life has been getting progressively worse and worse and worse. And they're watching you move on and be happy, or so it looks. Looks like you've moved on and you're happy. Okay. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. Also, I have Leo and Capricorn here. That's it. Okay, well, let's see if this person is taking any kind of action. Queen of Swords. No, they're just hanging back and pretending they don't care. Tower card. No, they're not taking any action to try to fix anything. What's the overall outcome for the week for Leo? Overall outcome, anything new coming in? Yeah, you got something new coming in, boo-boo. Yep, you got new love on the way if it hasn't already shown up. Yep, look, you off to a new, fresh start. See? Well, what's the advice then? What's the advice? Don't lay around driving yourself nuts thinking about the past. Don't do that. If you're going to look at the past, like I was just telling Cancer a minute ago, for those of you just now tuning into this, that you are the only being who gets to decide what your life experiences mean. So if you're going to look back in the past, look at the past like preparation for the future. You're the only one that gets to decide what the past means. Whatever you decide it means is what it will turn into. So if you look back at the past, look at the past as preparation for the future. That horrible relationship that I went through last year, that was preparing me for my actual person, you know? So just focus on the new that's coming in. For those of you wondering about a past person, like I just said, no, they have not improved. No, they have not changed. Their life is getting progressively worse. And I wouldn't recommend hopping back on a carnival ride you've already been on, because the bolts, nuts, and screws on that ride have rusted quite a bit since you last rode that ride, and it'll more than likely fall apart and you'll end up hurt much, much worse than you were the last time. Okay. Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, go. Hang on a second. All right. Virgo. Mm-hmm. Knight of Swords, communication. Queen of Cups reversed. Page of Swords. Ooh, what is going on with Virgo? We got so much back and forth energy here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We got the Knight of Swords upright and the Page of Swords reversed. We've got the Ten of Cups upright and the Nine of Cups reversed. We've got the Justice upright and the Empress reversed. What's with the back and forth, up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down? It's kind of feeling like, I'm feeling like some communication is coming in, but this feels kind of like a roller coaster ride. Feels kind of like a roller coaster ride. This doesn't feel like somebody you already know. This kind of feels like new communication coming in. It's a real bumpy ride. So communication might be kind of on and off and funny. With the Empress in the reverse, when it all comes down to it, this doesn't really look like the most stable connection in the world. Damn, man. Eight of Cups. I don't see you walking away from it. But yeah, I'm seeing you communicating with somebody that's sending you mixed signals. Confusing. Very confusing. So you're not really opening up and forming an emotional connection with this person. Temperance reversed is the perfect card for this right here. Perfect card. Man. Hanged man. New communication, new connection coming in. Hang on. New communication, new connection coming in, but it looks really bumpy and confusing. You know, like we're talking, texting, bam, you respond right away, respond right away, respond right away. Then all of a sudden, poof, ghost. Don't respond for 6 hours and then act like nothing happened. And then bam, texting, bam, texting, poof, ghost. I don't hear from you all day. Then I hear from you again tonight. Bam, texting like nothing happened. Like, what the fuck is going on with you? You know, at least have the common decency to be like, yo, look, I got to go right now. If I don't respond, I'm working. Be fucking decent and communicate what's going on, you know? Now, it's one thing if it's just like somebody random on Facebook or something, you don't owe them an explanation. But if we texting and we like talking, we like talking. Come on, man, be a fucking adult. Let's see this person's energy and intentions. Let's see. True energy and intentions. Uh-oh, I think there's a third party. Uh-oh. Third party. Yep. Third party. Well, what's the outcome of this situation? What's the outcome? Oh, shit. Death card. This ain't lasting long, man. This ain't lasting long. What's the advice? What's the advice? Star card reversed. Don't sit around trying to overthink somebody's intentions. Again, I know some of you have heard me say this a million times. I'm going to say it a million more times. Always keep this little quote in mind. If they really want you, you will know. If they don't, you'll be confused. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. If they want you, you will know. If they don't, you'll be confused. You should not be confused. Put yourself in somebody else's shoes. If I'm really digging you, like really digging you, why would I just leave you hanging? You know, leave you hanging. possibly get pissed off, wondering what's going on. Why would I do that? Why would I just let you go? I wouldn't. If I'm really, really digging you, I'm going to let you know. Yo, don't get mad. Don't get mad. Like, I got to go to work. Not allowed to text while I work. So just to let you know, I won't be able to respond for the next till lunch break. You know, I'm going to let you know. I'm fucking digging you. I'm not going to take the chance of pissing you off or making you think I'm disrespecting you or something, you know? Come on, man. Shit. So if they start acting funny, you know what I would do? If it's so easy for them to just like go ghost for a day or something like that, go ghost back. Then when they do finally respond, don't respond to them. Don't respond to them. Wait 6 hours and then respond. I can play that fucking game too. And if they keep doing it, just quit responding. Just quit responding. Just quit responding. I hate to just say a bunch of cliche shit that you've heard a million times, but actions speak louder than words. I know that's the corniest fucking shit, but it's true, dude. It's true. I ain't paying attention to what you're saying. You're showing me. If you showing me that you ain't that into me, fuck off then. Go find better. Go find it. All right, Libra. What are the messages for Libra for the weekend? I mean, the week. Messages for Libra for the week. Two of Pentacles reversed. Ooh. My favorite card of the whole deck. The Magician, the Manifester, whatever it is you are manifesting. Some of you are driving yourselves too fucking crazy trying to figure out when your manifestation is going to happen. You gotta let that go. You gotta let that go. I'm telling you. You gotta let that go. That will get in the way and block your manifestation every fucking time. You got to be able to trust. I'm talking for a year, for 2 years, for 3 years type shit. You got to be trusting. I know it's coming. I don't know when. Doesn't matter when. I know it's coming. I'm on the path to receiving what I want. I know I am. I am because I said I am. And you got to be able to just hold on to that and trust because you are. You're on the path, headed straight towards what it is that you want. But some of you are trying too hard, wondering how's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? When's it coming? When's it coming? I get that in readings all the time. All the time. When's my manifestation coming? When's it coming? I'm like, the simple act of you coming to me and asking me that is blocking it. It doesn't work that way. Manifestation doesn't work by somebody saying, okay, it's going to happen on fucking September the 8th at 8 a.m. You think it does not work that way. It does not work that way. So, right now you're on the path. Whatever this is, if it's new love that you're manifesting, if it's because some of you are manifesting new love, some of you are manifesting finances, and you're on the path. But if you keep driving yourself nuts trying to figure out when it's coming, you are going to sabotage the path. You're going to sabotage the path. Okay, that was a weird message to come through. Wasn't expecting that. What's the overall outcome for the week? New things coming in, old things coming back. Fool card reversed. Okay, so I am seeing a new love offer coming in, but it doesn't look like something that you're really interested in for some reason. I'm feeling like somebody's interested in you and you're not interested in them. Yeah. I'm seeing you connecting with somebody that's more interested in you than you are them. Hang on. I got to hydrate. Fresh out of the Kangen machine, man. Bomb dizzle. Okay, well, what's the outcome? You probably gonna break somebody's heart. I feel like Libra about to break somebody's heart. Uh-oh. You about to break somebody's heart. What's the advice? What is the advice? I mean, oh man, this is so slippery. This is so slippery, dude. I'm not saying don't be considerate of somebody's feelings. Not saying that. But I'm also not saying put your own feelings on the back burner. So at the end of the day, if you're not feeling somebody, just there's no point. I think we've all done that. I could be wrong on that. I know I've done it. You get in there with somebody, you can tell they're digging you. You ain't fucking digging them, but you try to make it happen anyway. Let me give it a chance. Maybe one of these days it'll turn into something. Maybe. No, it won't. No, it won't. No, it won't. No, it won't. The only thing that'll happen is that you will end up becoming comfortably attached to somebody you don't even want to be with. And that is the messiest fucking psychological conundrum of a clusterfuck that you could ever imagine being in. You don't want to do that. So it might break their heart. Try to let them down as nicely as you possibly can. Try to let them down as nicely as you can. But if you're not feeling it, I will say, be patient. But at the end of the day, if you're not feeling it, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Scorpio, we're going to clear the air for you. Going to clear the air for Scorpio. There we go. Let's clear the air for Scorpio. There we go. This is how we do it. All right. Scorpio, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. I'm jamming over here, man. We jamming out over here. All right, Scorpio. Now quit being stupid. Quit being stupid and just flip the cards. God. All right. 5 of Wands reversed. Past energy. The Hierophant reversed. Oh, shit. Magician reversed. Yep. This is definitely some past energy. So, if you dealt with somebody in the past that you know is into metaphysics and esoterics, they've probably tried to throw some black magic at you. Either way, though, this person is still waiting on you to make a return. And they probably don't have the greatest of intentions. I do think that they want to clear the air with you, but this feels like very manipulative. This kind of feels like the type of person that wants to clear the air with you. They want to squash the beef, let bygones be bygones, clear the air, all that good stuff. But for a more sneaky, long-term, sinister kind of plan that I don't even really honestly have time to sit and explain here for this video. But they're waiting on you. And every time the Three of Wands comes up, that tells me that not only are they waiting on you, but they're convinced. They're convinced that you're going to come forward. They're convinced of it. This dude right here, he's not wondering if his ships are coming in. He knows his ships are coming in, and he's sitting there waiting for his ships to come in. Like, period. Point blank, you know? But you don't roll like that, do you? Maybe you have in the past. Because another thing that I say a lot whenever the Three of Wands comes up is, have you done this before? Have you done this before? I have a hard time believing that as a fixed sign, you've done that before, but maybe you have. Most fixed signs, when they make a decision, that's the fucking decision, isn't it? Isn't it? As a fixed sign, when you make a decision, it ain't no, we'll see. I'm not sure. When you make a decision, that's the fucking decision. Jesus Christ himself could walk up to you and say, you made a dumb decision. Fuck it. That's the fucking decision as a fixed sign, right? I'm in the fixed sign club too. I know how we roll. All of us. I don't care who you are. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. I don't care. We're all like that. So maybe you did that in the past. Okay, whatever. But you ain't doing that now, are you? You ain't doing that now. You've come to your senses. You've come to your senses. Fuck that. Ain't happening. I ain't going through that bullshit again. But I think they are planning for some kind of comeback. If you don't show up, they'll probably start planning to make a return themselves. Eventually, at some point. Now, let's see the overall outcome for the week then. What's the overall outcome for the week? King of Cups reversed. Nope, Eight of Wands reversed. Told you. Now, I feel like you're connecting with somebody new. But this person is planning to make a comeback. Yep. But nothing's happening this week, so I don't think you need to worry about that. With the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, both reversed, but they planning. They definitely planning for it. What's the advice? What is the... Oh, Magician reversed again. If you suspect that somebody may be trying to throw some black magic at you, don't be afraid. Number one. Number two, don't be angry. Those are the two energies that feed black magic more than anything. If somebody's trying to throw some shit at you, the worst thing that you could do would be to respond in fear or anger. I've been under massive spiritual attack for the past 5 years now. I've gotten good at it. I've gotten real good at it. First, you have to learn how to identify it. You have to get really, really good at identifying what is your energy and what is not. And after a while, it's kind of tricky at first, because if somebody throws some negative shit at you, what it does is it crawls up under your subconscious. And then it creeps up from under your subconscious and overtakes you from underneath. And by the time it has a hold of you, you don't even realize what's happened. So you got to learn how to identify it. This is why I tell you all the time, give yourself a vibe check from time to time. Just stop and check your vibe. Because somebody could throw some shit at you and it could start creeping up under your subconscious and you wouldn't even realize anything has happened for a good 6 hours. So check your vibe. How's my vibe? Is this my energy? Why am I feeling like this? This is not my energy. Has anything bad happened? No. Is anything bad going to happen? Do I have any evidence that something bad is going to happen? No. Do I have anything to worry about? No. Well, then this is not my energy. If nothing bad happened, I have no evidence that anything bad is going to happen, and I have nothing to worry about. This is not my energy. This is not my energy. I do not accept this negative energetic attack. I do not accept it. It's not my energy. It's not wanted here. It's not needed here. I am returning it back to whoever it came from with love and light. And you repeat that and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it to ad nauseum. And then finally release it, let it go. That energy will clear out of your auric field. It's that simple. It's that simple. That's how powerful you are. It is that simple. You just have to understand how powerful you are. And you have to understand how powerful your fear is too. Okay. I know somebody needed to hear that. Probably a lot of you, honestly. All right, Sagittarius. 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 What messages do we have for my Sagittarius friends for the week? What's this? The Fool card. You jumping head first into something? You jumping head first? No, not Sagittarius. Jump head first into something? No. You jumping head first into something? Hopefully it's something good. Let's see. Boom. You got a karmic contract coming in. Yup. You got a karmic contract coming in. Okay. 7 of Cups. So you probably either have been or will be talking to, communicating with, entertaining several different potential love options or love offers. And there's one of them that stands out from the crowd. One of them that stands out from the crowd. And I feel like you have a karmic contract. You're about to jump head first into this. Whoops. But very quickly realize that this is not what you thought it was. Very quickly realize that. So it may seem like something that sounds really good in the moment. And then you're like, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. I'm not really feeling this. This person's energy kind of drains you. And also I think this is what's doing it. This person's kind of lonely and needy, codependent. And that is a huge turnoff, isn't it? Okay. Let's see their true feelings and intentions. Lovers card. See, they feel a real strong connection with you. They feel a real strong connection with you. They want shit to start moving fast. Maybe they're coming on a little too strong, which may have sounded good in the beginning, but then it got kind of old and a little bit weird. They seem a little bit too desperate. I don't think they have bad intentions, though. What's the overall outcome for the situation? I don't think the two of you are completing your karmic contract. I don't think so. What's the advice? King of Cups reversed. Seven of Pentacles. I mean, at the end of the day, it all depends on what game you came to Earth to play. I'm seeing lots and lots and lots of long-term karmic humans who are getting tired of playing the karma game. I'm seeing that a lot. And because I'm not a long-term karmic human, I normally don't hammer really hard on giving advice on how to play the karma game. And that's just me as an individual, because that's not the game I came here to play. I came here to help assist in the shift from the old world to the new. And in the new world, the karma game won't work. The world that we're moving to, that I am part of the team who's helping shift us into that new world, the karma game won't work in that new world anyways. So if you came here to make the shift, it's getting to a point where it's like, you're going to have to either work this shit out now or fucking hop off the karmic wheel and let that game go. One of the two. One of the two. And if you're one of those long-term karmic humans who are just tired of playing the damn karma game, like, man, I done been on Earth so many fucking times. It's getting old. I'm ready for a new Earth game. Ready for a new Earth game. Then hop off the karmic wheel and just say, you know what? I don't want to play that game anymore. I don't want to. No, you are not forced to play the karma game. No, you are not. That is all up to you and your higher self as to whether or not you come here and whatever game you come here to play. So you have the power to decide to play or not to play whatever game you want or don't want. So if you ain't feeling it, it feels like it's going to be a complicated mess, it's just not fun, then don't do it. Don't do it. Very simple. Very simple. All right, Capricorn. What do we got coming in for Capricorn for the week? Anything new coming in? Anything old coming back? What do we got for Capricorn? Boom. Hermit. Are you just kind of laying low and sticking to yourself for the most part? Whoa. Yeah, I just see you're kind of hanging low, laying low. You got unfinished business with somebody, though. Yep, you got unfinished business with somebody. There might end up being a conversation between the two of you, too. Yep, this is definitely very heavy past energy. Heavy past energy, dude. Look at all this. Unfinished business. Somebody that I don't know if you abandoned them or they abandoned you. Somebody was abandoned in the past. But this is what gets me. That Page of Swords, that's communication. This was a codependency connection. It was. And this feels kind of like a warning, too. Of course, that could be your energy. That is the Capricorn card. I'm kind of feeling like this person's trying to talk to you, trying to communicate with you, trying to get your attention, and you're just kind of laying low, sticking to yourself, doing your own thing. I don't know if you're ignoring them or if you just want to suffer in silence, but I'm kind of seeing you stick to yourself. Sticking to yourself. Ain't nothing wrong. And what's Capricorn's favorite card? Of course, every time. Focusing on that money. Focusing on your finances. Of course, every time. What's the overall general outcome? Kind of short, sweet, and boring, wasn't it? Overall general outcome. A final decision is being made. Yeah, you are not showing any emotion. None. Not showing any emotion. Yep, you're walking away from whoever this was. They're dead to you, ain't they? This right here means you're dead to me. Starting new, starting fresh. Some of you are starting a new career, starting a new business. Yep, you're exploring new options. And like I said, sticking to yourself. Exploring new options. Probably talking to, entertaining, communicating with several different people. But I'm not seeing you settling down with anybody. Seriously, anytime soon. Whoever this person is from the past, they're still waiting on you, waiting on a good opportunity to communicate with you. What's the advice? Advice. Emperor. You the emperor, boo-boo. You're the one in control here. You're the one with the upper hand. You know this. Keep doing what you're doing. Lover's card. That's your person. That's your person. Ain't nothing wrong with playing the field. Nothing wrong with it. Just be very, very picky on who you connect with. I know you've heard this a million times. You will know when it's your person. I'm not saying that you'll know that it's your person, but you'll know you can trust them. How about that? You will know. When the universe brings you your person, you will know that you can trust them. That's one thing that everybody I know right now who is currently with their actual person, they all say the same thing. When we first met, I immediately knew that I could trust them. Pay attention to that. If you're confused about whether or not you can trust somebody, you don't know what their feelings or intentions are, that's not your person. Just be picky. Until you feel that, be picky. All right, Aquarius. All righty, Aquarius. Do. What messages do we have for Aquarius? Oh. Page of Cups reversed, Queen of Swords reversed. Ooh, King of Cups, Fool card. Some of you dealing with an Aries. So they are contemplating whether or not to come forward with the Fool card and the Two of Wands. Contemplating it. They're thinking about it. I think this person kind of obsesses over you. This feels kind of like obsession. They could have some addiction problems. But I'm just kind of feeling like this person kind of obsesses over you. I feel like both of you have feelings for each other. That's what this feels like to me. But Neither one of you want to be the first one to open up and express your feelings. Okay. I can't tell if this is the Aquarius saga. It doesn't really sound like it. Do you tell me, is this the same person we've been talking about? Six of Cups is definitely, I feel like somebody that you have some kind of past history with. I don't know if y'all dated in the past, or if you were just talking in the past, or maybe if you were just hoping that something happened in the past. What is the overall outcome? Anything new coming in? 8 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh. Money looking good. Money looking good. For those of you working on manifesting money, keep doing what you're doing. King of Swords. You ain't opening up and showing any emotion. Of course. Of course. Oh, Nine of Swords. No, both of you are too scared. Both of you are too scared. What's the advice? What's the advice for Aquarius? 4 of Wands. Well, this window of opportunity is only going to be open for a little bit longer. It's only going to be open. If you wait too much longer, the universe is going to slam the door shut on this opportunity. It's going to be too late. So if I were you, I would say fuck that, and I would look at something new. I'd be focused on the new if I was you. Especially if you already have past history with this person. The chances that you're just going to experience a repeat cycle are very, very high anyway. I mean, but if you have to, you have to. If you have to, you have to. Sometimes that's the only way we learn. Sometimes, I mean, if you've already been around the merry-go-round with this person 1 time before, 2 times before, and you still ain't learned your lesson, then fuck it, go back. Ride that ride as many times as you fucking need to until you finally realize, oh, so if I keep playing the same game, I'm going to keep winning the same prize. Okay. But for those of you who have learned your lesson and you're wondering whether or not this person has changed, no, they have not. So I'd be focused on the new if I was you. Focus on the new. Put yourself out there and available for the new, not the old. All right, Pisces. Pisces has been on a winning streak here lately. Some of the most positive readings I've been doing for the past couple of weeks have been the Pisces readings. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Communication for Pisces. Okay, so I'm feeling like communication is coming in here. And it'll more than likely be closure. Somebody wants closure. Lots of closures happening this week for a lot of different signs. Lots of closure is happening. Somebody that you have some unfinished business with. I'm seeing a conversation coming in between the two of you. Closure is happening, but I don't see the two of you coming together. So if you're hoping for a reconciliation, I'm not seeing a reconciliation. I'm seeing closure. And it honestly doesn't feel like genuine closure, to be 100% real with you. It really doesn't feel like real, genuine, legit closure. Oh, I missed a super chat here, didn't I? Riley Chino, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Did I miss any others? Sorry, I forget to open up the chat. Oh, we got Scorpio Riviere. Thank you for that super chat. I missed a couple of them, didn't I? Okay. Pretty sure that's all of them. Whenever I go over there to open up my banners, I forget to open the comments back up. All right. Okay, I don't feel like this is going to be like genuine closure because something feels kind of fake and funny about it. And you might feel a little bit fake, funny, and awkward about it too. But I'm telling you, just leave it. Leave it as it is. Leave it what it is. Because this will massively change and alter your path moving forward. Overall outcome. Overall outcome. Oh, 9 of Swords. That's a fucking gnarly 9 of Swords too, isn't it? 9 of Swords. So like I said, it's gonna be kind of a forced conversation. You're probably not, you're gonna be walking away from it feeling weird and funny. It's all good. Do it anyway. Queen of Wands. You're doing it anyway, though. So you're doing a really good job. Because, see, here's the thing about the Queen of Wands. She's a tough bitch. Okay? She's a tough-ass bitch. She could be feeling like this. She could be feeling like that. But you don't know. She a tough-ass bitch. So, it's looking like you're closing out a karmic cycle. Oh, the Moon card, the Pisces card. That's you, boo-boo. Closing out a karmic cycle and moving forward. See, 10 of Cups. Close out that karmic cycle. It releases just enough vibrational baggage to allow you to ascend up to the next frequency for something actually successful to come in, as long as you're doing the proper healing work, which I trust the majority of you are. Probably not all of you, but the majority of you. What is the advice? Thank you, Cinderella, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. What's the advice? Ooh, no childish nonsense and drama. Okay. Especially if you dealt with somebody in the past who was nothing but childish nonsense and drama. Don't even go there. If they try to go there, shut it down immediately. Shut it down immediately. Like, say you're talking to them on the phone. You know, talking to them on the phone. And yeah, I apologize for my part. I forgive you for your part. And then, they'll say something provocative. Something provocative. Yeah, well, if you wouldn't have done this, then this wouldn't have happened this way. Don't even respond to it. That's designed. They're trying to poke you to get you to defend yourself. See, there's one of the most toxic manipulation methods out there is when somebody will poke you and attack you, and it's designed to trigger your defenses. So they'll throw something and they'll hit a soft spot on purpose because they know you're going to trigger your defenses, and then they'll shame you for being defensive. They know your soft spot. They know your weaknesses. They're poking and testing. They're poking and poking and testing until they hit a soft spot. And then when you trigger your defenses and you defend yourself, then they're going to come shame you for being defensive. It's very fucking narcissistic. Very narcissistic and very manipulative. Don't even go there. And if they keep doing it, just say, all right, well, okay, well, I hope you have a good day. I got to go ahead and go. I'm out of here. All right, later. Click. Just hang up on them. Stop responding. Don't feed into it. Don't react to it. Don't feed into it. Get your closure. Do what you got to do. Move on. And continue ascending. All right. I feel like those were the messages that all my signs of the zodiac needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I am eternally grateful for every last one of you that tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.